as legitimate resistance. Hezbollah, as you know, is in the government of Lebanon today.
I grant you that this is not a perfect analogy to Iran and Israel. But right now, as you say, Israel is much more powerful than Hezbollah, much more powerful than Hamas. Let's say tomorrow it would reverse. Let's say Hezbollah had the firepower of Israel, and Israel had the firepower of Hezbollah. Let's say Hamas had the firepower of Israel, and Israel had the
we can say this synagogue is a balloon.
Let me finish my question. You don't know what to respond to until I finish my question. Well, wait a minute. That's the point. Okay. What do you think would happen to Israel were the balance of power reversed? And the reason I'm asking that is because Iran is pursuing means by which they actually, in the end, could be more powerful than Israel. So it's not purely hypothetical. If Iran gets several nuclear bombs, they have much more territory. They could be more powerful. So it's not hypothetical as if the synagogue attack were a spaceship. What do you think would happen if Hamas and Hezbollah, which are their proxies, had that power? What do you think would happen tomorrow?
I don't know what would happen.
I do.
I don't know what would happen. I don't know what would happen, and it doesn't matter that I don't know what would happen, because it's not going to happen tomorrow, or within a year, or within 2 years, or 3 years. It is some way into the future. What is important, I think, is to try and reach an agreement with Iran which prevents it from going to a nuclear bomb. And I think that's possible. What is important is to begin to think differently about the Middle East in ways that could actually advance the cause of peace and a two-state solution. Rather than dreaming up scenarios from hell, rather than dreaming up the ultimate nightmare, rather than dwelling on nuclear Armageddon, let's try to build something better in the Middle East. Have things been going Israel's way in the last 10 years? I don't believe so. Maybe you do. I've been there many times. Is it good for Israel? Is it good for the Jewish people? Is it good for the Jewish soul to be lording it over another people, humiliating them on a daily basis? How many of you have been in the West Bank? It's a terrible thing, I think. I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm glad that some of you have. It is not, for me anyway. I don't like seeing these superhighways reserved for Jews and these donkey tracks for Palestinians. I don't like to hear highly educated Palestinians being referred to as nothing more than terrorists. It is good for both peoples to get over the walls, to begin to look into each other in the eye, and to try, as I said, to build something different. I reject, David, the thinking behind your question. I don't think it's useful or appropriate to go there.
Well, let me ask you about it.
That's not saying...
No, of course. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like human contact, or almost nobody.